For this lesson, we will be finding special products of polynomials, also called squares of binomials, because when we write this out, we actually have two identical factors. So x plus 3 squared means x plus 3 times x plus 3. Now, you'll notice over here my little colorful display. This is to remind you of the FOIL method that we're going to use in order to do our multiplication today. So we know we multiply the first terms, the outer terms, the inner terms, and finally the last terms. And that word FOIL just helps us remember what we will be doing. So as I look again at problem number 1, my first terms are both x's, and remember, those are understood ones. So x times x, we add the exponents, so 1 plus 1 is 2, is x squared. We are now going to go ahead and we will be multiplying the outer terms. So 3 times x is plus 3x. And now we'll multiply the inner terms, and 3 times x is 3x. And finally, we multiply the last terms. So 3 times 3 is 9. We will put together our like terms, and we end up with x squared plus 6x plus 9. And that is the product of x plus 3 quantity squared. All right, so let's look at number 2. Number 2, again, it's squared because it's a square of binomials. So I am going to write this twice, and there are my binomials. And now I'll do the multiplication with foiling it. So the first terms are 2x times a 2x. So 2 times 2 is 4. And remember, when we multiply, we add the exponents, so we end up with 4x squared. Now we're going to go to the outer terms, and here I have my 2x and my 1. They're kind of your bookends there. And I am going to 2x times 1 is just plus 2x. We are now going to multiply the inner terms, the innermost ones, and it's these two. So 2x times 1 again is 2x. And finally, we will multiply the last terms. 1 times 1 is 1. We put together our like terms, so we end up with 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. Remember, when we're adding our like terms, the x's must be to the same power to put them together. So this is our answer. Now the last one has actually a subtraction sign, and we're going to need to be really careful with this. So I'm going to write 4x minus y, and I'm writing it twice. Oops, that's supposed to be an x. Sorry. Minus y. There you go. And now we will multiply our first terms, would be 4x times 4x, which is 16x squared. We multiply the outer terms. Notice it's a 4x and a y, and you need to make sure you catch that negative sign. And as a subtraction sign is a negative sign, so that is minus 4xy, because we can't put those together. They're different. Now we're going to do the inside terms. And again, we're going to catch the subtraction sign. It becomes a negative. And it's 4, again, minus 4xy. And finally, we're doing our last terms. And it's a negative times a negative, which is going to be a positive. And we have ones there, understood. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So it's plus y squared. Looking again, what can I put together? Well, these two are like terms. So I'm going to, because of the x and the y that is there. So it's 16x squared. A negative 4x and a negative 4x is minus 8xy. And notice we have just our y squared on its own, so it's plus y squared. And this would be the product in simplest terms. If this video was helpful to you today, please add a like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more Math with Marcia. See you again soon.